Right, so Spider-Man issues 51 LR, 52 and 52 LR. It's very confusing and very long. It means that this whole Last Remain storyline is going to be like 12 issues long when it's actually only 6. But it's going to end up being 12 because of all the Last Remains tie-ins, which I don't have a problem with, because you're going to buy them anyway, because they're a part of the Amazing Spider-Man series. So if you're buying Amazing Spider-Man, you're going to be buying them anyway, because your comic book shop, or if you're buying them off of the app, it will just lump them in with Amazing Spider-Man anyway. It's not going to be like a separate title that you're picking up, when most events are a separate title that you're picking up. Which I get annoyed at that, because it's a scummy practice and it just means buy more shit. But this I don't have a problem with, because it's just, you got to buy this and you got to buy these other books that are going to be easy to find and get, and they're actually worthwhile to the main story, because they're telling you like what will happen to be an important thing in the main book. So what we have at the start of this is we have all of these spider people besides Peter have been possessed by Kindred, and they're just wrecking havoc to New York City. And we've got the Sin Eater, who has been resurrected. He's come back and he's like, I've got to kill all these spiders. I know how I'm going to kill these spiders. I'm going to go get the guy. I'm going to go kill the guy whose job it is to eat totems. That's right, the Sin Eater is going to be fighting Morlan at some point. And that seems cool. It also seems like there's a lot going on in this storyline that doesn't really need to be there. This storyline only needed to be Peter fighting Kindred. It didn't need the Sin Eater stuff. It didn't need the rest of the Spider Family. It didn't need like all the Doctor Strange stuff and the Black Cat stuff going alongside with it. And but because of that, it feels like a bigger storyline than it actually probably was supposed to be. I don't know what Nick Spencer's original plan to do with Kindred was, but maybe because of dragging it out, he was able to build it up more and make it a bigger thing than he probably wanted it to be. Or maybe he just had this vision from the get-go and was like, I want it to be a massive spider people event. I want it to have Miles, I want it to have Jessica Drew, I want it to have every Spider-Woman, I want it to have Spider-Gwen, I want it to have everyone. And I want Doctor Strange in there for some reason. And apart from that, with as much as is going on in this, we've got Sin Eater going up against Morlan, we've got Kindred and Spider-Man fighting in the astral plane, and Kindred wins, and he ends up like killing Peter Parker. He just snaps his neck, but obviously that's just a fake out or something along those lines. I don't think Spider-Man's actually dead, and if he is actually dead, it won't last long. Maybe he's going to hell and he's going to see Mephisto and something will happen, but I still think they're going to end up killing off Mary Jane at the end of this storyline. I still think that something big is going to happen at the end of this storyline. Either Mary Jane or Black Cat are going to die. That's my prediction. Either Mary Jane or Black Cat are going to die, because we have to have something to bring. We have to have something to put Peter into a massive depression at the end of this storyline. And one of them two dying is going to do it. One of them two dying is going to do it. I don't think there's much else to this story apart from really cool fight scene. I will say that the side book, the point LRs, are much longer reads and much, like, I feel like the main book is a very quick read. I managed to get through issue 52 like within like 5 to 10 minutes, and then the side book took me a bit longer to read. I don't know if that's just a me thing, or I don't know if that's just because issue 52 was just pure fight. It was just pure Spider-Man versus Kindred, and no other like side plots, and no advancing like what was going on with the rest of the cast. Maybe that's why it was like so quick to read. But that's my only kind of criticism. It's that they're very quick reads. This entire Spider-Man run has been a very quick read, just in general. It's just a very long story, but I feel like even collected in trades, you'll be able to read this in about an hour, because it is just all action all the time, like non-stop, and I love it. I'm here for it. That's exactly what I read comics for, and the fact that Spider-Man is what's giving me that more than any other book at Marvel at the moment. Boy, I love it. Nick Spencer, you're smashing it, dude. You actually know how to write Spider-Man comics better than you know how to write Captain America comics. And yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of all I have to say about these 3 issues. It took me less time to talk about 3 issues than it did a fucking movie trailer. Than it would a movie trailer. So I don't know what that says about me, but I don't know. It can't be good. Well, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Check out my Twitch. We just reached 100 followers this morning, which I'm so hype about. I made a post on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter as well. Follow me on Instagram. All that lovely stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.